Hello, everybody. It's your boy Hook and Picks coming with your end of the week player props and picks for esports and the NBA. Now, before we get into today's final picks of the weekend, please like, share, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Well, guys, we've been doing pretty good with the esports. Ended our we still have tomorrow, so we're gonna see how that goes. But we did pretty good as well. NBA. So as far as NBA with the three picks. Accidentally slipped in play for tomorrow in there. So, but the other two picks did hit, so it's a good thing. So we're gonna wait for Janet Bronson to finish out the three picks that I did get for the NBA. And on the esports, we ended up missing one, so we didn't do too bad as far as ending with the esports plays yesterday. So keeping it rolling. I mean, it'd be nice to have a clean sweep. Yesterday I think who was it messed up? Actually, our clean sweep. No, that was the day before. When I was ranting about PJ Washington. Hey, it's the way it goes. It's gambling. It's what we do. So before we get in today's session, let's go to my promo codes and so you can get on those. So you can build up a following on my Winnable as well. So, all right, guys. So here we go. So these, I think they dropped the promo code match already for the $500. So, but you still get a 100% match up to $100 on Sleeper Fantasy. And with my code Hook'em, we use my code Hook'em. Like I said, I've given people a free week in my VIP and Winnable, and consists of a lot of slips, a lot of player props and picks for each day. Contains about we give about 10 out. Me and my other three cappers. We help with you slips and everything else. So it's very helpful, especially if if you don't have the tools like we use. Like we use RotoWire. Best giving us the best odds, things to hit. We use Daily Grind Fantasy, and we use Outlier. So we all have all those, and some other tools we use as far as like odds jam as well. So you know, like I say, with once you use my Hook'em, you can my promo code Hook'em, you can put in the deal, email me, and take a screenshot, email it to me once it goes through, and you get a free week in our VIP on Winnable. On my Winnable, it's called Hook'em Picks. So it's all capital. Like I say, you can go over there. It's free to join. You get up on the site and you can look at all my plans that I have over there. I only have two plans. I have three actually. It's a free plan where it's you describe and I give you out my basically what I'm doing here on YouTube, giving out my free plays of the day. And then I have my daily one where it's $2.99 and I give out 5 to 6 plays, depending on the day, what's going on and what the odds are looking like, and if I had some good picks, and if they're not too good, I'll throw in an extra pick just because sometimes the odds aren't good. Sometimes what's on the board, I mean, it's not good at all. So I mean, I try to put out, try to help you as far as just putting out more picks and just going from there. So if you want to get over there on Winnable, my name over there is called Hook'em Picks. So all right, let's get the chalkboard. That's another one I promote as well. And I'll be starting some chalkboard picks starting Monday. Like I said, I've been pushing fantasy because I just got my code on that one. I got my promo code for chalkboard first. And it's going to be Hook'em as well, but with the H and the E is the only thing capitalized. And then the other thing I've been pushing hard is the Picket. It's like a little app. I call it my little toolbox of everything it has in there. So you want to keep track of your slips, keeps track of your slips, keeps track of your winning, your loss, how much you're losing, keeps, scores, everything. So you can use my promo code on there. It's Volley 54510, and it's all capital, and it's free. So get on over there, check it out. It's a nice app. I mean, who doesn't like free, right? All right, so let's get into our first picks of the day. We're going to start with the NBA. I mean, oh, yes, another thing I was going to mention. I did use that Jalen Brunson assistant rebounds was 11.5 yesterday. That's the one I have to wait on for the two picks that I added. that already hit. I mean, you can throw that into something today if you want. I'm gonna go with three different picks. I'm gonna let that one just simmer and see what happens. So, but I mean, if you say you need a pick and you're, I don't like to put too many, use them too much because he burns one, he gonna burn all of them, burn every one that you put him in. So, I like to spread around. Maybe uses assist. He's been killing on assist, or even points. I mean, it's a do or die game for him. So, it's like today. I don't know if anybody caught that Lakers game. Man, AD came to play. So did LeBron. Didn't disappear this time in the fourth quarter as much. He played a pretty good fourth quarter. I mean, it was a roundabout. I mean, even D'Lo came to play. But I'm not a Lakers fan. Never have been. Like Kobe. I feel like good players. I mean, I had Denver in 5. To be honest, I didn't think they'd sweep them. I thought the Lakers at least would get one. So, well, they got one tonight. Now we're gonna be seeing all the they're gonna come back, and we'll see how that goes, guys. I don't know. Yeah, so I doubt it. I mean, they just bought themselves a game. No sweep. That's all they did. I don't think they're gonna. I mean, yeah, possibility they could win too. Maybe build something off this. I mean, because it's not like they can't do it. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, every game they've been up, and not by little, 20 points. But the Denver found ways to come back. I mean, people said a lot about that. Yeah, they're not finishing the fourth. They finished this time, so I don't know. I'm not saying it's not a chance. I mean, they've been doing it, so I don't know how. I'm not gonna say that it's unheard of, but odds, no odds, and just by history, no one's ever come back from the 3-0. So they have a lot riding against them. But maybe if this was the bubble ring year, they might. But I just think LeBron's gonna get tired. It's just the way I feel. You know, he's having to put a lot in, man. He's been playing a lot of minutes. So I mean, just that alone, we're gonna see how hot the other guys can stay as far as D'Lo. I mean, today was have a concerted effort. You know, everybody's actually playing pretty decent. But then again, Denver did. I think they got it down to like 10, 11, around that area, and they started missing shots. I mean, they probably could have got it to easily single digits, close to 5, and then they just kept breaking it up. So I mean, I'm not gonna say that's why they lost or didn't come back this one time, but it's defense as well. Don't get me wrong. They played pretty good today, the Lakers. So, all right, let's get into the picks for the day. Enough of a recap. Oh yes, and NBA NFL draft. If you've been watching the draft, like I said, just drop me a comment. Tell me what you think your teams did or how you fared. I'm a Cowboys. I think we did pretty good in the first round. I haven't really paid attention to the other 2 rounds yet. I like to evaluate afterwards. So, all right. So let's get into today's NBA slate. So this is what I have on the board, guys. I went with Josh Hart, and the guy has been killing it on points. I mean, just killing it. He went from killing it on rebounding to killing it on the points. We're gonna bring him up real quick to show you. I mean, even on his tab right here, we can bring him up on. I mean, he's there too. Look at that. Where's my guy at? Here we go. So look at that. Killing it straight up. Only one game he had 12. That was against Chicago. But now in the playoffs, he's been double easily 20s, 20s, 20. So I'm gonna ride with them, man. I mean, this is a must win for them. I think they're down 2-1. So I'm gonna ride with them on this one, man. I think that's a good play. And they're gonna ride with Joel Embiid. I mean, that guy's been fire as well. I mean, he's come to play. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Even after coming back from his injury. So last 2 games he's been there 50, 34, and he's just heating up. I think he's he's good to go as far as his points. I think he's gonna get there. I mean, it's like I say. I mean, he plays. He plays. He's a do or die. So I think he's coming to play. Because Maxi didn't play too well the other day. He didn't even get his points, man. I mean, I think Tobias Harris stepped up a little bit more. Had a little bit more help from everybody else. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maxi got his 20. Let me see. I know he didn't hit his line, whatever. I think it was 25. I think he hit 24. But Joel Embiid's been stepping it up. I mean, like to get him early going anyway, like in the first quarter. If he gets going early, he'll easily hit this. So I mean, I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid for my second pick. So that's what we're gonna use. Now my third pick, we're gonna ride with Paul George, and we're gonna use his first half PRA. And he hasn't really been hitting this on his first half, to be honest. I mean, I'll bring this up quick. And excuse me, now that Kawhi, he really hasn't hit it. Let me bring up some stats that will show you on this one, especially. Yes, it's he wasn't really hitting it before. Now that Kawhi's back. Now that Kawhi's back, he really hasn't hit. So he's a slow starter anyway. Sometimes Paul George is, especially when he's not facilitating with the ball. I mean, that's what Kawhi's gonna be doing now. So I don't. I go watch. We'll just do first half points to see what it shows on him as far as his data. We'll see what his data shows as far as his first half points. See, even right here, he's like last four. He hasn't even hit his first half points. So I mean, data's there, and that's probably with Kawhi. To be honest, that's with Kawhi most definitely. So let me see. Let me see how that's going to do. I'm going to bring that up as well. Here we go. And with, oh yeah, Mr. Kawhi. So, like last two games with Kawhi, he hasn't hit it. So I mean, it's the playoffs. So I mean, yeah, I can understand that. He's not taking the ball as much because a lot of times when Kawhi's in there, he's the one that brings up the court. So, you know, I, let me see if I can see some more data. If I got any more, that shows the R PRA for the first half. A lot of times they don't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this is his first half PRA, and I think these are two with Kawhi, and these right here without Kawhi. So this is his last four, and he hasn't been coming close to it. So I think that's a good play. Like I said, with Kawhi back lineup, he starts off slow. He'll probably get a lot of times, he gets a lot of hits in the second half. That's the way he is sometimes, especially with they're all doing a concerted effort. The whole team, everybody's been playing. They've been stepping up. I run into that. Like I think yesterday, the other day he had 7 points. I think Kawhi had 6 or 8 points. So they, But then again, you know how that goes, man. You play in Dallas, and that momentum swings. Sometimes you get that momentum, and that pendulum just swings the other way, guys. So I don't think he's going to get that. I don't think he'll get the first half. I mean, data shows it right here. I mean, last 4 games, he hasn't come close to hitting it. So I don't think he'll hit it this time as well, especially with Kawhi back in the lineup. So that's why I chose to pick. That's why I chose to pick him as for my third pick of the game. Third pick. I'm gonna go with Paul George, and I already put it in there, as you can see. What I do, I like to show people that actually put it in there, just to let people know, what, I'm spending my own money with you because, you know, I'm trying to win like anybody else. I already put that in. I put in $10 power play to hit $50. So then I'm gonna put in my little two pick for my esports, try to keep that going on. We did pretty good, man. We killed it this weekend. I think we hit about 80% of all our players on esports this week, so we did pretty good. We were good about 7% the win rate this week. So we won some money. We won some money this week with that. And we went in, like I said, went into the end of the week real good, even with the basketball plays, picks. Like I said, when I put picks in, guys, I mean, you could tell them if you choose, or you can break them up however you feel like it. I mean, if you want to use one, you can use a pick. I mean, it's on your own discretion. I play them the way I play them. I did use most of my mid picks. I do use them. Like the esports a little bit different. But like, if I put a 6 man, I don't expect you to tell me sometimes because it's like esports is very difficult, man. I don't. I'm trying to do more. Trying to get more of it. I'm trying to look into more of it. I got all the new apps. I'm putting it on my phone as far as following everybody. Just trying to remember some of the names. That's very important. Just listening to other cappers that do as well. I have a capper that he's going to be joining the DFS squad, and he's an esports guy. So that's going to bring a lot of help and knowledge to. It's going to help. So, I mean, even though I've been killing it, I mean, having an actual guy that should really help out with that. So, I mean, yeah, he's an actual esports. He's all into it. Like me, I'm more of a football guy uh, as far as putting picks out. About basketball. It's just I like basketball. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel it's too unpredictable the way they play. Considering not just because besides the inconsistency, because of the three ball, which is very difficult sometimes. Because I mean, if you're off, you're off, man. You're gonna get your ass drugged. So I mean, that's why if you're not a high percentage 3-point shooter, you see the difference in what teams they are always up there. As far as making the playoffs or being contenders. That's why I give you a perfect example. I was telling my nephew this the other day. I said that's why I'm not gonna say it's ruined the NBA. Just you can see the inconsistency of the apps players and how it's. I don't think it's. People say they're more skilled. I think they're more skilled in the fact that they changed like the power forward, like Charles Oakley's. They made them more athletic. But I mean, but the 1 through 5, everybody else is just like anybody's ever played the NBA except maybe like in the '60s. But towards the '80s, it started getting more athletically 1 through 5. I mean, but so that's why it's just you got to read some of the data sometimes, man. You got to really pay attention. Sometimes you have to go with. I'm not gonna say go with your gut feeling, but read some of your listen to some of the data that you can use it. I'll give you a perfect example, right? I went with Max Struess the other day. Max Struess, he's been killing it, right? I'm not gonna say he's gonna kill it every time because it doesn't happen. But just think about I guess what game they were in. They're like, it was a do or die for Orlando. You got to pay attention to stuff like that because you can't ride. I mean, there's nobody gonna get his line every fight. Excuse me, every game. They're gonna get. There's no way nobody's ever gonna do that because if that was the case, I mean, as soon as you found that guy, you'd always use him. I mean, I'd use him every time. But I mean, you gotta understand that he's gonna hit that. Right? He's bam. Okay, he didn't come. He didn't hit his line. So I mean, sometimes you gotta watch that. Like, it's. But then again, like I say, you got to see where they're at. And like right now, they're in the playoffs. So you got to watch out the games there as well. You got to look at the potential for the blowouts. That's one thing you have to actually look at. Look at the spread of the game. Uh, I know when football comes, I give out spreads sometimes. Like for football, I will. For football, I will. Like basketball, really don't do spreads too much because we don't have any Texas. We're not allowed. We only do prop bet, in Texas. So I don't really give out spreads, but I'm gonna start doing it anyways. Even though it's just to give out more content and give out more props as far as betting wise, just to bring them to y'all. So let's get in with that enough. Let's get into my first pick for as far as esports and what I went with and how I came. I'm gonna also show you some of the data and how I came with these because I did put in some other plays. Like I said, I like to go back and check the data, see if anything's changed over the night since I put it here. So my first pick's gonna be Buster on CS2, and I took his 14.0 map on two headshots, and I took him on the under. I paired him up with Cypher on their bleed, that's their team name, and I took him with 33.0 map on two kills, and I took him on the under. So those are the two plays that I'm putting in for the esports for tomorrow. When the first game starts at the first match starts at 11, and the next one starts at 1. I usually put some. They play early in the morning, but like I say, the ones I did put earlier, I'll give it. I'll show them to you. I played these are these were earlier that I picked, but like I say, some of the data already changed on the daily grind when I get it. I mean, I'm gonna leave them out there. So if you want to copy them, if you want to look at them and feel that they look all right, I used all that. I used these. Here's some more. Here's two more. I mean, I did put a six pick in. I'll let you look at that as well. So, like I said, that I put in with the data. So, if you want to look at those and maybe you might want to use those, here's your these. I mean, they're already up. I'll give them, So, like I say, I'm trying to help us all win. This helps you, it helps you. So, but here's a six flex I put. I put in $20. So, I'm trying to win a little something for the weekend. I mean, I used the data. Like I said, I used the Daily Grind Fantasy. That's the best app I've used so far for me. That it shows me what to do. And like I said, they change. They change. I'll give you a perfect example. I want to say that the first ones I picked, I'll show you. Yes, Exanter and Head Trick. They were top of the board as far. They were full green when I put these plays on earlier. And then when I came back earlier, I came to look at it again around 11:26. That's what time I put them in. These two were the hot. These two moved up all the green. So we're gonna go real quick and look at that. So here we go. See what I'm saying now? See how Buster's right here now? Before he wasn't. He wasn't at the top. So next, I like to come back and you know well, look at this. Now we got a new guy. Well, now he's not even showing. So I don't know what's going on with that as far as why he's not showing anymore. So I'm gonna see. Maybe I can draw him out. Maybe we lost something here as far as his. Oh, yeah. Wait. There's head trick. Let me see head trick. But I think I didn't use his. Then again, it might be a different time. So I don't know if that changes some of the plays. And some, like I said, Buster and Cypher. That's what I use. So Mr. Buster and Cypher. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, these guys aren't green, so they're not even on the board anymore. So let me check something else out. And sometimes you have to refresh. Let me take out something else real quick. Let me take something out. Maybe I need to change up what I use as far as either optimizer or yeah, they're not on the map anymore. That was 30 minutes ago. It's kind of strange. Yeah, it is strange. They're not on here no more. So let me see if I'm gonna look up their name. Let me see what they showed me as far as that. Kind of why I picked them. So I want to see. I want to show you what the data actually why I picked him. Maybe though, if I type in his name, it'll come up. Yeah, it's 11 a.m. So let me see. Let me see if these are even on the morning. It is. Okay, we took his last. That's that's kind of crazy. Well, no, there's not there because now it's under 13, and I think what I picked it up at was yes 14. No wonder they bumped it down. So that's pretty good. I don't know if it's still going to be on there as far as on price picks. Let me check. So let me see. Let me see. Yeah, they bumped it, guys. They bumped it. So let's see. Let's see. They did bump it down, guys. So it's probably not going to be on the board anymore. What you would like. I mean, they bumped it down one. So I mean, I took it at 14. So they bumped it down one. So if you still want to take it and hope for either a push or under, that's up to you. Like I said, that's your own discretion. And then I used Cypher with 33.0 and I took him on the under. Let me see if they did everybody like that. That way I can really tell. Because if that's the case, man, I mean, maybe I can pick up. Let me see if I can pick something else up for you as far as that goes. Let's see, Exanter, head treatment, Romana. So, real quick. See, we did use the mana here and these two guys, so they're still at 53, says the odds aren't too bad. I mean, they're showing separation a little bit. Underdogs only like a point, but you can use Exanter. I mean, it's showing a whole point and a point and a half as far as on these two apps. As far as separation, I mean, he's at a 53% odds. I mean, there's nothing really in the green, so I mean, I would tread lightly, I guess you could say. And here's another pick I actually used, Ryuin. I used him on his headshots. Tell you right now. Yeah, I did use him. I used him out here. Like I said, I used him out here, guys, too. I'm pretty sure. I think it's, let me see what let me see what it shows. What it shows as far as if they bumped them up or not. Oh, they bumped all these guys down. Man, so he's looking pretty good. I mean, for me, as far as I took when I took him, man, it's crazy. And I took him right before I started this video, guys. So you want to be careful with some of these e-picks. I'd air the caution a lot because I mean they did bump him down a whole point. So that I'd watch on that one. But if you do want to use some, I would look at this play right here because this is showing the highest Amano 1, 2, and headshots, and you can take him on the under. And then Exanter, which I did play, you could take him on the under at 16. His map 1, 2 headshots. So I mean, there's a little bit of separation gap here, but those are the two highest as far as what data is showing. I mean, like I said, guys, you can air the caution. As far as the plays, I did play with these Buster, and Cipher because I mean they only bumped them down one, so you could possibly looking for the push. Even here, I'm looking for a push on both of these. Like I said, it's up to you. If you want to use them, not you could go with Exanter and probably let's see, Exanter's one that I did use, and possibly Namana right here. I mean, it's 32. They played two maps. Hopefully, you can kill them. Each one, both in. I took both of those in the under. I actually took a lot of these in the under. So, but like I say, if you want to, I would use Exanter and Namana. I would try those if I'm gonna pair anything up. possibly head trick, but if you don't feel too comfortable with these, since these did drop a whole point down, I think they all dropped. What I'm saying. Well, the mana's a little bit different. The mana we took him on here, and it was kills. The what they got on the mana up here is gonna be his headshots. So I don't know how that. Man, that's 2 nights in a row, man. That they've done that. They bumped him down the whole point. So, see, here he is, Namana. That's the one I used there. That's probably why they don't show me here, because they did bump him down the whole point. So, like I said, I mean, if you want to, I'd probably go in the mana, use his headshots, and go under on this one, and Xanter and use his headshots. I think the other one were just the regular kills, map 1, 2 kills, regular ones. They weren't the headshots. So, if you want to use these, because they haven't bumped these, that's the only, this is the closest to show to green. If you want to put us in place, let me see if they got anything else on as far as Valorant or Call of Duty, guys. Let's get away from CS2. We have that. See if those are even showing anything. Call of Duty. These are all map. The first two are map 3, so they'll be playing 3 in these 3 games. They're not looking that good either, man. Like I said, there's nothing in the green. Nothing in the green at all with these. So I'm gonna start putting out an earlier video, guys. I'm gonna try to put out an earlier video tomorrow. Get around here around 10 o'clock and look at it. Because I mean, I placed those at 11:30, so then within basically almost 45 minutes, they got bumped. Probably within the last 30 minutes is when they really have got bumped. Like I said, I probably put those plays at 11:30, so they've probably been bumped at least by 12, possibly. So I'm gonna try to put them in earlier tomorrow. So give you a better opportunity to use the plays that I did have that were actually in green before they got bumped. I know it happens in NBA. A lot they get bumped all the time, but NBA is a little bit different, man. I mean, it's easier to get points easier in NBA than it is esports. So, well, all right, guys, it's gonna be it. Like I say, you can follow me my Winnable. I'll put some plays over there. You can get on my subscribe to my free plan. Get over there. It's Hook 'em Picks. That's what my Winnable name is on that. Because you can use all my promo codes for any time on Sleeper or excuse me, Sleeper or Chalkboard. And you use any of those, you get a free week in my Winnable on my VIP. So once you download it, you deposit your money, you can screenshot that to me through my email, and I'll give you a free week in my Winnable. Well, guys, that's gonna be. Let me go give, but like I said, I always give recaps anyway about what happened on plays. So this is what we're gonna do today. As far as NBA, we're gonna go with Josh Hart, 14.5 points, to take him on the over. Then we're gonna use Joel Embiid's 33.5 points to take him on the over. And then we're going to take Paul George's 14.5 PRA first half, and we're going to take him on the under. So, oops. Stop sharing the tab. Okay, here we go. So, what's happening? What's happening? There we go. Yeah, so those are the first three NBA picks that I did choose. So, I'm going to give you these two. I'm going to go to the I'm gonna feel more comfortable giving you those as far as that. I'm gonna give you two of these ones I feel that probably do better. Just because of the deal, like I said, you can go back and look at those. You already have them. They're gonna be on my channel. They'll be on there. So we'll go with the Manhunt would take his headshots, 1 through 2 map headshots, would take his under 17. It's a little bit of separation, I hear on both of these, so I like that. And then we're going to take Exanter, map 1, 2 headshots, take it on the under his 6, we're going to take his 16, and we're going to take him on the under. I'm going to put those in as well, just to show you right here, not just because I'm giving you this place. So let's get over here this time. Yes. All right. So where we at, Mr. CO2? All right. Amantha. We're gonna, like I said, we're taking 1, 2 shot headshots. I'm gonna put it on the under, and then we're gonna take Mr. Exanter. Oh no, under. We're gonna take him right here. We're gonna take both of his headshots, and we're gonna take him on the under. So we're gonna put a little 10 spot on that. See what happens. Place that. All right, so that's where we're gonna put those in, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for today. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. You want to use my promo codes. Once you use them, you can get a free week in my VIP. So just like I said, take a screenshot after you deposit the money, get to play, and then I'll give you a free week in my VIP. So, if you're real curious, like I said, you can drop me an email, drop a comment here, or go check Winnable out, and it pretty much lets you know everything with my free plan, my VIP, my daily pick plan as well. Let you know everything that what we do, what we offer. So let me get out of your head, guys. It's got to get up early tomorrow, get ready for Sunday's game. So peace, hook 'em horns, and let's win, guys.